Hello and welcome to SEGA News Bits. I'm your host George, and with me, like always, is Barry.
Hello.
And you didn't say anything like Grandpapa or Grand Upper or anything.
Bare Knuckles.
Today we're going to be talking about Streets of Rage 4. That's right. Don't clean your ears. It's true. What you're hearing is 100% a fact. Today it was announced that there will be a Streets of Rage 4, and this is the press release they gave out.
Publisher .emu of Wonder Boy Windjammers and developers Lizard Cube of Wonder Boy and Guard Crush Games today revealed Streets of Rage 4, an all-new continuation of Sega's iconic arcade brawler series, known for its radical fights, jammin' 90s beats, and dashin' sparring gloves and bandanas. The bullet points are, this is the comeback of the series. It's going to have beautiful, fully hand-drawn animated graphics from the same people behind Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap, classic gameplay enhanced with brand new mechanics, and braised chicken served on a pristine plate. What's with that arcade mention there?
I think they mean that like Streets of Rage 4 is, I mean, it's obviously influenced by games like Final Fight, Double Dragon. So maybe they meant that it's iconic arcade brawler in the fact that the genre they copied on console is arcade influence.
Yeah, but I don't know. That just kind of threw me off there because I was like, Streets of Rage is not an arcade series.
And if you guys didn't know, some of these developers, I mean, we already know .emu is the publisher, not Sega. We know Lizard Cube, who is doing the graphics, did Wonder Boy Remake, which looks fantastic, and you could tell that they're the ones doing the graphics on this because the art style really matches that. And Guard Crush Games did a game that's basically a Streets of Rage ripoff in the past called Streets of Fury back in 2009, and that's the only thing they've done. So a lot of people are a little worried just about that. And here's my thing, people don't know this, but like Sega have been pitched Streets of Rage sequels since 1994. Like every year they would come out, right? Fighting Force from the PlayStation was supposed to be a 3D Streets of Rage sequel. They just changed the branding. So this has been happening for a while, and Sega's been saying no to them. So I have a feeling this team had a really good pitch, that Sega really liked it, and they allowed the IP to continue. That's my take on it. I don't think they're showing their full hand. I think a lot of people are like, but what about this? What about that? I mean, that's not how marketing a game works. You have to show just the base, right? And then slowly start building up, like we're going to have this character, we're going to have that character. And so far, we only have a couple of characters. Obviously, Blaze and Axel. Axiel? Is that how you say his name?
Axel.
Axel, right? I mean, that's what I assume, but it's like a new... But anyway, he's got a beard in this one. And let's talk about the new graphics and the new art style. What do you think about the new art style here? It's very, like, comic booky.
Yeah, it's not like anime, it's more like Western-inspired, kind of like Comic Zone. It looks like comic book art to me.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have been saying on Twitter. Some people are very love it and hate it. Actually, the trailer actually had really good feedback, so it's mostly love it, but you know, on Twitter, the negative voices really do seem like the loudest sometimes. So I can see why people think there's some negative reception for this. And I also see why people are a little scared, right? I think when people wanted Streets of Rage 4, they kind of wanted the Streets of Rage HD remake, the fan one, where they basically just did the same looking sprites. This is not sprites, this is hand-drawing animation that looks like a comic book. And what do you think? Like, the colors are totally different from the Sega Mega Drive. Do you think that's a big deal, or do you like the idea of a reimagining?
I like it. I mean, I know that there have been the likes of the Mega Man games where they would go complete NES pixel graphics, Sonic Mania where it's more like what if we had a Saturn Sonic game, and then of course Sonic 4 which was like pre-rendered and it looked good in some areas, it didn't in others. I think this is a good direction to go. I think it works great with the Dragon's Trap remake. So I don't feel like Streets of Rage is a franchise that's tied to pixel graphics. Like when I looked at Sonic Mania, I'm like, you gotta do it this way. But when I look at Streets of Rage, I'm like, I'm fine with it, you know?
This also has some animation, and I actually really like the animation. And I know in the past, maybe a year and a half ago, Sega announced that they were thinking about making a TV show of Streets of Rage. If they made an animated show that looks like this, I'd be I'd be okay with that, because I think it looks really cool. In gameplay, I'm a little iffy. I kind of hope they play around with the colors and maybe try to make it look a little more grittier. But outside of that, I really like the comic book look. One thing that a lot of people are worried about is the music. They haven't announced who's doing the music, and as Streets of Rage fans know, Yuzo Koshiro is literally Streets of Rage, right? His name is on the packaging. His name's on the start menu. So that's a big deal to a lot of people. And he actually spoke about this on Twitter. He said, "Thanks, guys. I think I understand what you are expecting, but currently I can say nothing about Streets of Rage 4 things right here. I hope you guys understand." And who knows? This could mean that he's not working on it. But I think if he wasn't negotiating the contract or was a surprise announcement later on for promotion, he would just said, "No, I'm not working on this. Leave me alone."
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that Lizard Cube and the .emo publisher are holding their cards really close to surprise us as the time goes on to release dates.
Absolutely.
What do you want to see in this game that hasn't been shown yet?
I'd like to see more players. I think it would be foolish to release the game with 2 characters, and looking at that title card art, it looks like there's space for more characters, so I think as time goes on, we're going to see it fill out, and we're going to see Skate, and we're going to see, what's his name, Adam?
Yeah.
And we're going to see the Kangaroo, and we're going to see the big, what's the wrestler name?
I have to look it up.
And maybe a new character. I think it's going to have everyone, and I think it's also going to probably Max. Yeah, and then I think it's also going to have classic Axel without a beard. I think it's going to have a lot of options that they just haven't revealed.
What I want to see is a new character. I think it'd be pretty cool to introduce something like maybe Axel has a kid or something. Now he's a fighter, or his wife. Maybe a female one. I think Blaze is the only female that really matters in this franchise. So having another woman would be pretty cool as a, selectable character.
Yeah.
And some people were saying, how about having a level up system? This is something that a lot of new beat 'em ups are doing. That'd be pretty cool, but I guess we'll see what they have up their sleeve. Some Guardian Heroes, callbacks would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We don't know about consoles, so any console you want to see this on, because to me, it has to come out on Switch, it has to come out on PS4, it has to come out on Xbox One, it has to come out on PC.
Yeah.
It should also come out on mobile. It should come out on, if you could play smart TVs, put it on there. I don't care. I want to play it. And obviously, we want to have a collector's edition. So please, .emo, if you're watching this, email us. We want to promote this game with you. And what do you guys think about Streets of Rage 4? Are you guys excited for it? What consoles you want to see it on? What do you think about the new graphics? What do you think about the new music? The trailer had a music which you can hear in the background of this video. Let us know in the comments below. And if you like these videos, support us on Patreon for only $1. You could feed us for one day. Thank you guys for watching. Some turkey.
Trash can chicken.